truck.
Somewhere in Texas, by the yellow sand. Somewhere in Texas, by the yellow sand. Somewhere in Texas.
Hi, I'm Steve Wolf, and today I want to show you how to make an electric magnet, or an electromagnet as it's often called. You're going to need a piece of wire about 3 feet long, a pair of wire strippers, some paper clips, a battery, and a steel or iron nail or bolt. What we do is we're going to take the 3-foot wire here and just strip the ends here of the insulation so that we can get electricity into this wire. Then we take our bolt and we're going to start at one end, leaving about 8 inches here, and we're going to start winding the coil. And we're going to wind this all the way down here, making sure that we don't overlap until we've used up all but about 8 inches of the wire. So we have 2 equal ends here. Once we've got our windings complete, then we need to check if this is magnetic. And looks like it's not. Down to the ground. Just for safety's sake, let's try it one more time. Touch that here. Newton's law is still working today. Well, let's see what happens if we hook up electricity to this. I'm going to take a D battery here and touch one end to one part of the wire, touch the other wire to the other side. Now, if this is working right, the magnet will hold the paper clips. Isn't that cool? One of the things that's different about electric magnets than regular magnets is that regular magnets are always on. It's part of the properties of the way the atoms and molecules are lined up that they'll always attract metal. Certain types of metal anyway. You'll have to experiment to find out which ones are attracted to magnets and which ones aren't. One of the things that was different about electric magnets is you can turn them on and off by adding electricity into the circuit or taking it away. So when I touch this on here, I'm making a magnet because electricity is flowing through this wire, creating an electric field which causes the atoms in here to line up. Protons on one side, electrons on the other side, and that makes it magnetic to certain metals. So I can turn my magnet on like this, and then just by disconnecting the wire, I can drop it. Isn't that cool? Touch the electricity here, you get a magnet, and as soon as you stop, the magnet turns off. You can't turn off real magnets. Now, if we wanted to do some experiments with this, we could find out what would happen if we used a longer wire and wound it more, or what would happen if we reused a really long bolt like this, or what if we used a really skinny one. These are some of the things you can experiment with to learn more about electric magnets. Keep in mind when you're working with wires and batteries, when you make an electric circuit, the wires can get hot. So make sure you do this with a parent who can put some burn cream on if you hurt yourself. So now you know how using nothing more than a wire, a bolt, a battery, and a little bit of ingenuity, you can make your own electric magnet. I'm Steve Wolf.